Hello and welcome back for the closing stages of Act 3 of The Large World number 2, and this of course is 7 and 8. Straight up right now we've got zombies, just showing you there that you got the plus 24 of Michonne. So of course I have a plus 24, another 4-star Michonne, so if I brought that in with her also my leader, that's plus 48, which is a big chunk of crit for you. A lot more than what this team currently has, but like I said in the previous video, I've used this team throughout all the acts and I'm going to continue, but I'm just showing you the possibilities and the huge amount of crit that can be made if you're able to bring in a strong team and take advantage of them two Michonnes as the leader and the ally. I also have a 4-tier 4-star Joshua that's fully maxed out. Also my Mag is fully maxed out, 4-tier, and I've got a few other strongs that are also fully maxed out, which would make this level a whole lot easier than it's gonna be. And as you can see, we've got a fair load of zombies straight up. They're hitting us with a big chunk. I've lost a few players already, but that's alright. We have smelling salts and that, of course. I'm not afraid to use my battle items now that the drought's broken. I did break the hoodoo and finally using them. Hopefully it works out. Now I mainly just use my sharpshooters etc. when I feel my team's just not making the shots. They have these spates where they'll make heaps without the sharpshooters like that, and then it'll be like they can't hit anything, or they can't even fight themselves out of a wet paper bag. Like they're just that hopeless with the headshots. So then I usually hit them with the sharpshooters to help them out, but they're going alright by themselves at the moment now. Probably because I'm bagging them. I think they can hear me. They're people too, right? They have feelings, yes, probably. So up to the 6th wave. Now that 7th stage was fairly easy, but like I said, huge gains in crit to be made if you can bring in the two Michonnes and an all melee team. So definitely give that a thought, guys. Now on to the last stage. Now stage 7 was fairly easy, but I did have to use some sharpshooters etc. So just remember, same with this stage, bring in the sharpshooters, bring in your nitric oxide if that's the team you have. We've got Glenn again here, so you can't really take advantage of any crit. He only gives a plus 20% attack. But if you could have melees, bring in the nitric oxide, bring in your smelling salts. That's what I bring in. You may bring in grenades or something. Grenades, not grenades. Grenades or something else, or possibly even nerf. No, not nerf and tear gas are sort of useless. Anything else that you use for zombies. But I personally just stick with the usual. So we've had about 12 walkers for the first 3 waves. It's a solid hit. They seem to be headshotting, and now since I bagged them out, they've picked up their game. It's quite concerning. Also, when I'm doing zombies, I do not tend to use my rushes just because I lose that chance for headshot, and I'd rather be making a headshot than using their rush and probably not killing them. As in the earlier stages, yeah, you guaranteed your rush will kill them sort of thing, but in the later stages you're not really, it's more than likely that it won't kill them rather than it will. So we're getting through this fairly easy. Probably with this stage being, they've done you a favour by making it zombies, because zombies are a lot easier than people I find in the later stages, but they've not really done you a favour by putting Michonne as the ally in the 7th stage instead of the 8th. That would have been a lot better for people, I think, if it was in the 8th, because they could have really took advantage of that crit, high crit, and double the crit with 2 of her. But other than that, this is I'm going through this fairly easy. Like, they're sneaking up on me a bit, but I've got my battle items equipped properly and my team's making enough headshots that it's not concerning me too much. But definitely if you are struggling, you want to concentrate on all those things I always talk about, the crit. And if that's not working, you bring in all the battle items, then you're probably going to have to try something drastic like grenades and just big bang items like that are going to kill heaps of them at once. So that's the stages done. These are just our rewards here. We've got Dwight, 200% damage, and causes bleeding to 120 bleeding, 3 turns to a line of enemies. That's pretty good. And he's got the parting shot, which is also the one where he does a critical hit when he dies.